Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today I am back with a top 5 and this time we're talking face powders. This was an easy one because I don't actually try out a whole lot of face powders, I find, but a face powder could go wrong so fast, and I have them right here in front of me with the exception of one. I will have to insert a picture because I don't own it at the moment, but I have always enjoyed it, so I wanted to make sure to include that. So the first one I have is actually the cheapest one I have, or most inexpensive. I hate saying cheapest or cheap because I feel like that means the quality is not good as well, and this one I definitely like the quality of. It is the Coty Airspun Loose Powder. I have 2 of them, one in the shade, it's Translucent Extra Coverage, and then the Naturally Neutral. These have been around, actually I think it has the year, since 1935. I've used this product so many times, just, baking under my eyes, to setting my whole face. The biggest downside is the smell. I will say it right now, it's horrible. It smells so perfumey. Ooh, powder just went everywhere. Oh God, it is so strong. But if you can get past that, it's a great alternative to more expensive loose powders, and I think it's great. It gives you that fuller coverage, more airbrushed skin. So if you're looking for something like that for, maybe a wedding or a event or something that you're going to, that you want that little bit of extra coverage, more of that porcelain skin, this one definitely works well. And it doesn't have any flashback because it's not like HD. It doesn't have any SPF or anything like that, so it's never going to give you that bounce back, which is great if you're doing something that has photography. So I love this powder. I think I will probably die by the time I even get through this whole thing because there's a lot of product in here and you need such a little amount. It is a loose powder, so it's the smallest amount that you're using at a time, but I definitely recommend trying them if you can get past the scent. That's my biggest thing, but great powder. The next one is one that is a little hard to find, and I debated mentioning this or not, but then I said, you know what, this is my top 5, I should mention it. So it goes to the Bourjois Healthy Balance Unifying Powder. Oh gosh, I've had this one for a long time. I've hit pan right there in the center, but I switched to something else that's my favorite, but I used this every single day. It's a gorgeous powder. It's not heavy or cakey. It mattifies you, but not in an over matte way, because for me, I want it to look like skin. I don't always, unless I'm using the Cody one where I'm purposely trying to build up coverage or make things matte and then go in with a highlighter. I tend to have more lighter type products for face products because I just don't like that feeling, that cakiness on my skin, that heaviness on the skin, and I like this one for that reason. It's very light. This is in the shade Vanilla. It's hard to find. I got mine on Amazon. On Amazon, I think I got it for like $12, and it's not Prime, so I think you pay like $5 for shipping. So in that range, it's definitely more expensive than drugstore, but it's because it's a UK powder, and that's probably why you're paying a little bit more. But if you can get your hands on this sucker, I definitely recommend checking it out. I love it. It just, I don't know, it's awesome. It's matte, but a natural matte. Weird, but still fabulous. Love this powder so much. This next one, well, stole my heart, and I don't use anything else. No surprise, it goes to the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish. I'm in the shade medium. You knew I was going to mention this. I use this in every single tutorial. If you're looking at all my descriptions, it's pretty much like MAC Mineralize Skinfinish, MAC Mineralize Skinfinish. Ooh, say that 10 times fast. It's a gorgeous powder. It's a skin-like finish. It does not make me feel cakey or have that heaviness on my skin. My skin can still breathe, and it's just such a great finish. This powder has blown me away, and I remember seeing for years people use this, and I was like, what's the big deal? It's just because it's MAC, and that's why there's a big hype about it. No, it's fabulous. I love this. If that's the kind of thing you're looking for, powder, but you don't want it to look cakey or dry, this is the one. This is the one, people. It's my favorite. I will repurchase this. This is my holy grail powder, and I will always have this unless I find the next best thing that blows this out of the water. But I don't know, I'm happy with it and I love this. If I had to get rid of every single powder, I would definitely keep this one. This one's my number one. Now, my most expensive and my newest addition to the collection had to go to my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. I always feel like such a geek because I'm like, ooh, it's so beautiful, it's so pretty. People hype about this product for a reason because it's awesome. I'm telling you, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid with this one because I can't get enough of this. This is the Ethereal Light version, and I use this just to set my under eyes, and I've taken it like on the T-zone, any areas that I want it to be a little bit more bright, because this is a lighter type of color. It doesn't leave like a whiteness, but it's just this glow, and it's perfect for my under eyes. Oh, I don't know how I lived without this thing, but it's awesome. It is $45, and yes, that is steep for a powder, but I don't know if I'll ever go through this. I mean, I know I'll go through it because I'm using it every single day, but it will last a long time, and I feel like the quality, especially to use for your under eyes, I need the finest powder out there because I have fine lines under there. I can get very dry under my eyes, so it's so important to have the perfect powder. And even these powders that I have in front of me right now, I don't like doing under the eyes because it's still not fine enough for me. So I have very high expectations for things I put under my eyes, and this one, I have to have this. I will definitely repurchase this unless I find something more amazing. And one that I actually don't have in front of me, I will insert a picture somewhere, maybe like right here. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Powder, not the newer one. I've had the, oh, I'm spacing out, what is it? The newest one, Matte and Poreless or something, Matte and Poreless one. I didn't like that one as much. I liked the original one. I loved that powder. It's such a great powder for being drugstore. It's soft and fine. I wouldn't necessarily use that for my under eyes, but for setting the whole face, hands down the best at the drugstore in my opinion. I love that powder. If I didn't have other ones, you know, if I didn't have my Bourjois one, or if I wasn't religiously using the MAC one and I had no other choice, I'd pick that one definitely from the drugstore. I like that one a lot. The packaging's bulky and it's kind of annoying, but I recommend that one and I love it. And that's it for my powders. I love these powders and the powder I don't have, the Maybelline Fit Me one. It's always weird not to have something physical to touch and show, but yeah. Anywho, if you like these videos, don't forget to give a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you haven't subscribed and you're interested in seeing some more videos and stay up to date, you know where that button lives. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.